In this video, we're going to look at options for including video in your narrated PowerPoint presentation. This video was made using a narrated PowerPoint slide deck with the screen recording tool to create the video components. Video in PowerPoint has a number of different benefits. You can include a variety of different videos in a narrated PowerPoint presentation for your students. You can also use this approach to alternate between slides and multimedia for a presentation that involves a variety of different types of content. You can also, if you're making a video for your class, use this approach to develop a multimedia video that also incorporates a number of different types of content. PowerPoint enables you to use videos from a variety of different sources in your presentations. You can use videos from the internet that you embed into your PowerPoint. You can also embed videos from your computer. So if you have something that you've pre-recorded and you want to put it together as part of a slideshow or with some other components, you can do that using PowerPoint as well. There's also a tool built into PowerPoint called screen recording. And what that will let you do is record something that's happening on your screen. That might be you going through a particular process in Excel that students need to know for class, or showing them something on a web page, or maybe even showing them a video from your computer if you have something that's relevant to the class that you own. There are two different ways that you can add videos to a PowerPoint presentation from the internet. The first one is that you can use a specific YouTube search that's included in PowerPoint, or you can take an embed code from pretty much any video online that has one and use that instead. That said, it's worth noting that any videos that you source from the internet and put into a PowerPoint presentation will not be included in the resulting video if you save your PowerPoint to an MP4. To insert a video into my PowerPoint from the internet, I'm first going to come up to the Insert button on my PowerPoint slide deck, and from there I can come over here to the Video option. The first option that I have is an online video option. And that's going to think for a second, and then it's going to give me two choices. The first one is that I can use the YouTube search that's built into PowerPoint to look for a video. So in this case, maybe I'll look for video and PowerPoint. And I'll click Return, and it will give me a whole bunch of options. In this case, all I need to do is choose the video that I want and click on Insert. Once that video is there, I can resize it to a size that makes sense for my class. The other option for putting a video into your PowerPoint slides is to use an embed code. In this case, I'm going to go to YouTube once again, but this time I'm actually going to pull up the video. And if I go down here to the bottom of that video, I'm going to see a link that says Share. Clicking on that will pull up some different sharing options. The first one here is the embed option, which is the one that I'm looking for. And if I click on that, it's going to give me some information, a piece of code over here on the right, that I can click on and copy. Then if I come back to my PowerPoint slides, I can come back up here. I'm on the Insert tab again, and I'm going to come back to Video. I'm going to choose Online Video once more. And this time, I'm going to put the embed code here. I will click on Return. And in just a second, my video will show up on my screen. Now, many different sites do offer embed code options. Not all of them necessarily work with PowerPoint, so sometimes it's necessary to actually provide students with the link to these videos rather than trying to embed them directly in the presentation itself. With PowerPoint, you also have the option of including videos that you have pre-recorded. So if you wanted to, say, make a video with a webcam, or use some screencasting software to record your computer screen, or perhaps even record a video on a phone or a tablet, you can then use those videos in your PowerPoint and have them included as part of your overall presentation. To insert a pre-recorded video into a PowerPoint presentation, I'm once again going to go to the Insert tab in my PowerPoint. From there, I'm going to come back to Video once again, but this time I'm going to choose Video on my PC. Now, I've already gone ahead and recorded a little video of myself, so I'm just going to find that from wherever I've stored it. I'm going to select it, and I'm going to click on Insert, and the video will go right in. I can resize that a little bit by dragging if I want to, but that's there and that's ready to go. The final option for including video in your PowerPoint presentation is to use the screen recording tool that is embedded in PowerPoint. This will allow you to record activities that are happening on your computer screen. This is a really great option for things like demonstrating using a computer program or an application, or walking students through the steps of a process. One thing to note with the screen recording tool, though, is that this is an option that shouldn't be used to record any videos on your screen that would constitute a copyright violation. If, for instance, you want students to be able to see a video that is, say, on the internet, sending them the link is a more appropriate way to handle that. To record my screen using PowerPoint, I'm once again going to go to my PowerPoint presentation and up to the Insert tab. From there, I'm going to come down over here and I'm going to look for the option that says Screen Recording. Now, in my case, this is currently grayed out because I'm actually using the screen recording tool to record this video right now. If I were not doing that, that would be colored and I would be able to click on that right now. If I had clicked on it to start my recording, I would get a set of tools at the top of my screen that look like these. And these are the tools that will let you start the recording, pause the recording, stop the recording, select the area that you want to record, and play around with some of the audio and record pointer options. So when I am done my presentation, all I have to do is come back up here, click on the stop button, and when I do that, that video will automatically go into the slide that I've started from. And this will work for just about anything that you can have on your computer screen. So I could be showing an Excel file right now, I could be editing something in Word, I could be walking students through a subject-specific program that they need to know about and the steps that they have to follow to make it work properly. Any of those things are available to me. Pretty much anything you can put on your computer, on your screen, you will be able to record using this approach. If you're putting videos into your PowerPoint presentations, there are some accessibility considerations that are important to account for. The first one is that internet videos should be captioned. So if you are including videos that you've taken from another source into a PowerPoint presentation, ensuring that they are captioned will help make sure that students who have accessibility requirements are able to access those videos appropriately. If you are making screen recordings for your PowerPoint presentations, those also need to address students who have accessibility needs. This is particularly true of things like demonstration videos, which should include a very clear and detailed description of what's happening so that students can follow along, and if it's difficult to see, they can also hear or read through the captions what's happening on the screen at any given point in time. Out of that, it's also really important to ensure that all videos must include closed captions in order to meet accessibility requirements. So if you are generating videos through a PowerPoint presentation, those videos should be hosted through a service like Stream, which will automatically generate captions that can then be edited for accuracy by an instructor or whoever's creating the video. Once your video is done and ready to go, you can use the Save As options to save your presentation into an MPEG-4 format, which will produce an MP4 file that you can store in a service like Microsoft Stream, which will then enable you to do things like add captions.